spotted.
Back off.
One enemy remaining.
Enemy spotted B.
Last player standing.
Reyna, I'll take one side if you take the other. They'll be dead in 5 seconds.
Here. 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 Here.
Someone's mid.
Adios. My ult's ready.
Enemy spotted mid.
Our spike carrier's down.
Spike down B.
Time to jump. Deep. Embarrassing.
One enemy remaining. 30 seconds left.
Your biggest mistake is the
Reload him.
portal closed.
If you've never seen a massacre, this is what it looks like.
Here.
Let's keep it rolling.
Need a drop.
Joke's over. You're dead.
Cutting through. Deep.
Someone's B.
Bad luck.
Enemy
My
spotted
ult's
B.
ready. Fake teleport.
Spotted B.
Someone's B.
Out cutting
My
through.
ult's ready.
Spike down B.
I'll handle this.
Last player standing.
I'm back.
Thirty seconds left.
Portal closed.
One enemy
Still
remaining.
Anyone else think they can kill a god? The dimensional fabric here is thin. I'll tear through.
Need a drop.
Reyna, with me.
Here.
My ultimate's ready.
Enemy defender spawn. Finished.
Time to jump.
Embarrassing.
Our spike carrier is dead.
Spike down A.
Someone's in defender spawn.
One enemy remaining.
Resource.
It's mine. Now get out.
New fight, new tactics, keep it fresh, yeah?
Gun here.
Don't hold back.
Enemy spotted B. Enough. Enemy spotted mid. Pathetic.
Who's next?
Enemy spotted B.
One enemy remaining.
Enemy spotted mid.
Sorry, this was taken.
Keep that focus. More of that, and we're out of here.
Here. Here. Run.
Joke's over! You're dead!
Enemy spotted B.
I've got your trail.
Spotted mid.
Yes. I need healing.
Heal up, squad.
Someone's B. Careful now.
Reloading.
Spike's down.
Spike down B.
Here.
One enemy remaining.
Hawk out.
Quickly.
Never show weakness. Ever.
You're right. Die. My ult's ready. Ha! Insecto.
One enemy remaining.
Ready. Dead is a good look for you.
Let's get these idiots. Help a girl out, would ya? Who needs something?
Keep up.
Cutting through. I'll handle this.
Hawk out.
I'm back.
Hawk out.
One enemy remaining.
I got it.
We get a pick, we move in. Got it? Here.
I'll cut through. Who's next?
One enemy remaining.
You died last. Good job.
I got your backs. Just, you know, from the front. Time to mobilize my pack. Time to hunt.
Joke's over. You're dead.
I've got your trail. Enemy spotted B. Reloading. Blinded. Hawk out. Reloading.
One enemy remaining.
Reloading. Looks like I was the stronger one.
Last round before the switch.
Spend your money now. There's no bank in hell. I need a drop. Thanks.
Reloading.
Try not to
And
die.
the spike's still on base.
Cutting their vision.
Deep. Hedge.
Reloading.
Plant the spike.
One enemy remaining.
Reloading.
Hawk out.
Spike's here.
Reloading.
Got spike.
Ready? Sorry, this was taken. I'll handle this. Cutting through.
Switching sides. Match point.
One more. Then first shouts on me.
Watching this spot. I need help. Good on ya. Good on ya.
They want more of me? Fine. Time to jump.
Careful now. Someone's B. Reloaded.
One enemy remaining. Defenders win.
Call me when the world ends again. I'd hate to miss it.
Да, в принципе. Так, ну 5 на 5 у нас противостояние на миде такое.
Не
Так,
хочется
Ларл.
как будто бы.
Ларл просто поехал с БКБ. Очень нагло. С хостой с БКБ. МТД будет форсить на БКБшку, наверное. А где команда? Команда подходит.
Команда на
смог ли убить?
подходящем. Пока что в алибарде бегает Сикер.
Так. Шардон подсейвил Лил Плеб своего братишку. Да, вот этот выпрыгнул. Поймает панга. У резиста Мелиса не было, там все равно его могут замочить, хотя он не поехал. Куда
Сколько у нас до Рошана? Уже
Рошан?
есть. Кстати, Рошан.
Да, он есть уже. Не все спылы у спиритов, в принципе, есть, кроме БКБ на Эмбере, наверное. Можно, в принципе, как-то форсить.
I think it's not a small reason, in fact, why LC is a lot more picked these days is the Blade Mail buffs. She's still one of the best carriers.
I never thought of that, but I guess... Can you activate Blade Mail? Oh, right, okay, so you can't use it in duel, okay.
But you can activate it when
TP.
you're... Exactly, is what you're referring to. They did change that. Blade Mail no longer interrupts channeled spells. Oh, hello!
Yep, that's gonna be most likely dead Nagasari. The question is if it's now. Nope, it was after the duel. But it's gonna be enough. That impale from downtown, quite literally, as they go and finish off Mamandaya. Young PH has no duel damage, but he sure is setting up a lot of kills.
Yeah, and Shote deserves all three of those kills. That was some phenomenal spell casting there. Ending on a double hero swashbuckle, starting the fight on the swashbuckle onto the Naga. Really, really good stuff. But YG, they've really turned it on here ever since the laning stage, where admittedly it was maybe only half turned on because they did not look good in lanes. Like, they got demolished in lanes, but they've been coming out swinging ever since. The only issue is that Lina is still not really fully recovered because remember, she got completely shut down. She's still not really fully recovered. Has BKB, I believe. Yeah, so there is that at least to her name, but she's still kind of trailing her other cores.
Yeah, you could argue the real carry right now, obviously not in the traditional sense, but the win condition is the Pango, actually.
Yeah.
And my question to you then is, look at his build. He did go for Blade Dagger, we all agreed on this, but now he's going Basher as opposed to the Maelstrom, which will make him more of a utility hero, and trusting Lina instead. What do you think of this option as they killed Rubik down bottom? Or
I
maybe
think it's...
actually saved? Oh my god! Just Laguna the Knicks, why don't you?
Yeah, man, you'd do that too if you see a cockroach, wouldn't you?
I would. If I had laser, that would be the first thing I'd shoot at the cockroach.
Anyway. I think I don't mind, right? Because with Young PH going for Blade Mail and BKB, you do expect him to maybe be a little bit more of a core, which allows you to shift into this. Maybe that's not the case, right? Because he is using these duels to set up the kill and not guarantee them. But I think that's just kind of the nature of this game, right? Excuse me. Fairy Fire? Okay, no one needs it, I guess. I think it's kind of the nature of the game when you're playing against a Naga Siren, when you're playing against a Dawnbreaker. I don't think you can really afford to wait. You just have to set up the kill for yourself a little bit, sooner rather than later.
Okay, I guess that's fair. What did he just break, by the way?
I have no idea. Let me think.
I didn't see it in time.
Was it his Orb of Corrosion? It might have been his Orb.
It was. He did used to have one.
That's like 150 gold.
No, it's 500 gold.
Orb of Corrosion? Oh, yeah. I think it was just the Orb of Venom. Pardon me.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, hello.
They found a silencer. This duel should be completed. That's it. Finally, 58 damage. And this is also the thing about Legion, right? Even though everyone wants to see that number keep going up and up and up, now that they've really tweaked the values, it doesn't feel like it's that big a deal if you miss one or two duels early. You can just snowball a little bit later too.
I agree, especially because with the +8 damage talent you get, it almost gives you an extra level in duel, almost, right? 80%. Hold on, they're fighting.
Yeah, they've silenced the Legion Command, which is the perfect target. Now nobody can press the attack her. Rubik, though, came by with the Solar Guardian. I was very confused because that was the Dawnbreaker finishing off Legion Commander, and Zarain came by to die because you can't cancel the Solar Guardian.
Yeah, no, you can't. You're going. Once you commit, that is a one-way ticket.
Yep. The only thing that allows you to cancel Solar Guardians the Ags is only to cancel to go sooner.
Yes, that's very true. You get an express flight. I mean, it's a bad death, unfortunately, there for YG is the nature of it. Especially because it's going to lead directly into Roche. Whoa, Tiny, you madman, hold on. They're getting pretty
the
close.
Real one. That's the Dawnbreaker.
Yeah.
And they are going to secure the Aegis with that. Tiny dying in the meantime. Roche Gold going the way of Spawn. So I guess Spawn is back in it?
Yep.
Or, right, not back in it. They're back to leading, I guess. That's the right word.
Yes, I would say so. They're still down 2k, but I think given that you've got a Naga Siren here, you don't really mind taking this later. And with an Aegis on her, she may even start to get involved soon. Wow, she doesn't really almost have a heart, but she is farmed. KSH doing a good job here in the meantime, recovering very nicely with the Maelstrom as well as now the BOTs, allowing him to farm around the map. Pardon me. So he's still going to have a moment here in this game, but with the Naga Siren now having this safety of Aegis, I believe she's going to next show up to fight with the Heart, with probably still a minute left on this thing. That is Aegis, and I don't really know what YG hope to do in that scenario. But very, very quickly, back to this point on the LC going for Blade Mail earlier. I think this damage talent being moved to level 10, because it used to be a 25 talent, right? It was like plus like 30 damage or something on duel, right?
50?
And it's much better
ridiculous,
now.
Man.
It's much better now on the level 10 talent, right? Because you're right, it does allow you to not really so heavily commit for these duel kills early on, while still being able to set yourself up, still get the kills, still get your items to enable this talent to then start to pay off a little bit later. I think it's good. Also, when they moved the pressed attack grants spell immunity to 25, right? Essentially, the dual talent became a noob trap. Because if you're ever not going for the pressed attack talents, you're just stupid. Like, they're too good. They're absurdly good. There's a justification for the moment of courage lifesteal, perhaps if you're like really snowballing on Legion, but there's never the one about dual damage over pressed attack AoE or pressed attack spell immunity. A lot of lifesteal, though, honestly.
It is, but there's another toxin. I think the spell immunity is just too strong.
Yes. This game, it's you're right. Absolutely, it's not an option. I don't know. I could see like a world where that's not crazy. It'd have to be on a carry LC or a game where you want to build a Halberd, because Sanj is going to buff that even more to a crazy level.
Oh, what is? Okay, they TP'd, but Lund knew that the Nyx was here. However, Lund has been left alone, so he hasn't told his team, and he's still fine.
But he still makes it out. I mean... And young PH also has CP. I don't know what he's waiting here for.
His brain is so good.
Like, what? Okay, he's just blinking around. Sure.
Yeah.
Is he trying to like find a kill here?
I don't know. It's a tough
really,
one. I don't think Viper
really
dies.
ambitious. Like, they also have Solar Guardian. I agree. I don't think you kill Viper. He has 2,000 HP and almost 20 armor.
You have 58 dual damage. I know we talked about how you could always get more, but...
MPH. Okay, he'll be fine. They're not going to dive under tier 2.
Okay, yeah, he got his BKB though with Scream Wave.
We still haven't seen a song though this game.
Oh, true. I forgot Nog can do that.
she does. She do be singing, and she's about to finish her heart here. Just with the passive gold, will have it. I think that's her courier near the secret shop. So, like I said, she's gonna have like a full minute of Aegis and heart, and that's a really scary moment for YG. I don't know. They just have to kind of cede a map control for the next minute here. Interesting. Was KSH also the Lina in game 1 where he decided to go Gleipnir?
Sorry?
Is he the same hero here, KSH, Lina?
Yeah, I think it was him that went Gleipnir because he was been playing the Lina carry every single time.
That's right. Yeah, so he's going Gleipnir again. It's not the 19-minute Gleipnir he had in game 1, but he'll still have it online around 25 minutes.
Okay, he's got caught though. And has just barely enough mana to take BKB, but must have to do it now.
They want this kill.
The TP. Oh no, he has enough mana for both! Okay, now he can finally TP. They try their best, as much damage as possible among Daya gets him with Luminosity. That's the power of Desolator, my friends.
That it is, and a really, really good patience there actually by Delal. Saving the Vendetta for last second. He probably could have auto-attacked her sooner, but then she probably keeps running and doesn't set herself up for an easy kill. Really good job there. A small play by the Nyx Assassin, but, you know, after the mistake he made earlier where he did not Vendetta a hero and they lived, I probably would have made that mistake here. Okay, duel. Is this a kill? Even through the heart?
They're gonna kill him maybe afterwards, but definitely not in the duel. In fact, the silence is gonna stop this team fight altogether. Lina wasn't there, so they have no more damage. Pango depends on her spells. He is now being hurt a lot. Needs to roll up, trying to get away. There's gonna be the Aegis finally drop, but Naga is happy to continue this fight anyway. The Lola at least gets sniped here. Pango misses the bonk, and instead decides to go back up to the high ground. Odd engagement, honestly.
Okay, yeah, it's a weird one. I also think that fight should be the fight that's a little bit of a wake-up. Oh.
No. Everyone knew what you were doing, Lud, and they actually forced the song? Actually? There's nobody nearby, but the spot doesn't know this.
I think after that fight, that's when you go, okay, I need more armor, and you buy this shard on LC. I think this is the game to do it, right? That 5 armor per hero with a Naga Siren.
I think Shard's incredible, personally.
Yeah, it seems really good. I think she needs to do it because Riptide, well, they ripped through her. There's no
They
chance.
ripped through her tide, yeah.
Yeah, she needs something here for sure.
No, she decided it's better to go Maelstrom and Shadowblade. Now, so this is the moment which is the turning point for all LC players, which is you bought Blink, you bought BKB, you bought Blade Mail. Whatever you do now is of so little importance that it really shows how crazy you are.
I guess
Maelstrom
so.
actually has some weird synergy with Legion because it actually procs your moment of courage as well. So technically,
That's right.
there's
Yeah,
there.
that is
thing.
right. Yeah.
I
No,
would rather
mean,
Shard. I would rather Heaven's Halberd personally, but
I also wouldn't mind Heaven's Halberd. I think I'd rather go Shard Halberd in that order. I think the issue with Shard is potentially like it's not an offensive item and by any means. Is it? Does it buff at all? No. Does it increase the duration? Yes, right? Gives you no downtime at it. It looks like the duration is increased to by 8 seconds.
yes.
So maybe it's really good because then you can just always have that bonus armor when you're in fighting conditions. But
And movement speed as well.
Huh?
Because you keep both. It's actually, I think the Shard is very legitimate. For 1400
Yeah.
gold, I think it's very legitimate.
I agree. I just think it's hard to justify it on a lot of like carries when the mindset is this going to help me farm? Does this increase my DPS? Is usually like the two questions they ask. And in this specific scenario, no.
Yeah, but when you look at Razor and Bloodstone, that was the same answer. It's like, no, Bloodstone doesn't do either of those things, and look at it. It's the strongest build right now, right?
Yeah, it's
One of
true.
them.
I'd like to see it. It's an even game in any case in net worth, so these small, financial decisions do actually end up making it a little bit of a difference when you're fighting over that little bit of net worth. There's still a tier 1 mid, and YG, they decide they want to knock it down.
KSH. Yeah, didn't take the tower in time. That is the real Dawnbreaker.
She BKB'd on Lina?
And she got stopped. She stopped with toss. They don't need to use it at all. The global silence doesn't actually save among Daya whatsoever, and the song is being ignored by a BKB Legion commander. Red is still stuck here, and Shoti still has a chance to stop Jikroy. So even the stinging Naga Siren will be kept in place as she now tries to avoid the pinball.
toss.
Is unable to do so. A beautiful toss brings back the Viper. Red is down. Now it's Jikroy's turn to die. Finally, stunned KSH, but it's a little bit too late. All the cores are down with this last Laguna blade. Even if the support slave, they don't care. YG got what they were looking for, and they also want the silencer. There's no duel, but there's no need. The kill will be sufficient.
And the tip onto Mamang Daya, young PH waiting for his
he was
moment.
waiting.
Mamang Daya maybe not waiting in that specific instance. Good 4-staff out. KSH was so eager to fight. He pops BKB, in my opinion, a little bit early there. Ends up being a perfectly fine fight anyway. Really good job there by Shoti, who kind of whiffed on the first half of his Rolling Thunder, but really, saved it and clutched it on the second half. Gave the vision necessary for Lund to come in and get that phenomenal toss back. And it's a full team wipe, isn't it? Maybe the Nyx lives, but it's a phenomenal fight, and they get a tier 1 and a tier 2 tower out from this. It's would be an insane turn of events here. But YG, they're going to be a little bit unlucky here, as it's a bit of a long Roche timer, about a minute long. So it seems like Spawn Team will be able to contest this, but they don't have a lot of ultis. They committed everything. Song, Solar Guardian, even the Global on cooldown, but coming off cooldown here in the next 20 seconds or so. This fight's going to be crucial. LC's decided now for the Shadow Blade. Will help with her repositioning and just general positioning in these fights. And Pango now, well, he's had that Lotus. This is going to be really important here, this next Roche fight. KSH full AC into already the MKB here, so just looking for damage right now. Lina's only defensive item is this BKB, so she is kind of relying on her team with this 4-staff on Rubik and maybe a tiny toss back to save her, as well as this Lotus Orb in case she gets into trouble. No Dragon Lance, no Hurricane Pike.
They're smoking now. Perhaps they're going to be smoking. Oh! Interesting. Lund forces himself forward, tried to blink, forced the BKB already. Lund might die for this though. Red is starting to get some use out of this BKB, but he gets hit just barely by the Pangolier. Another global silence to stop this duel from being effective, and in fact, they might just be able to do so with Impale to keep young PH in place, killing him off. Lund's already dead. Pango's forced to retreat. They caught the Rubik though. Zare might just be the last victim of this engagement. He got Arcane Curse, so and he's just gonna slowly take down, and it'll be the Viper who finishes him off.
Yeah.
Lina wasn't really in place for that duel, I'd say.
No, and it felt like a super greedy decision to not pop BKB for the duel. Like, you saw multiple heroes up on the high ground, and you know it's probably not just Viper if he's chasing that hard. I don't know. I think that's that was unfortunately a moment where Spawn Team, especially with this war that they have on the cliff, kind of just get the better of YG there. Without BKB and trapped in the duel, it's such an easy kill from the Malang. You should know that he's got his ultimate. Even if Viper is completely alone there, you should know Malang is about to join that fight with the Solar Guardian, and not popping BKB is really, really greedy. That's it's gonna cost him. Here goes the lead that they fought so hard to gain control of. They were hoping for just a pick off and then taking Roche, but instead it's Spawn who are going to be able to claim that bounty.
Yeah, but at this point in the series, are we really surprised by this happening? Like, isn't this just the name of the game for this series? You get lead, you throw the lead, you regain it somehow.
I get that, but they're also like, they're clearly on each other's minds. You know what I mean? Like, they've been tipping each other all game.
I think these tips are full of spite. Like, I don't think these are good fun at all. I think these are full of spite.
No, I know they're not in good fun. That's what I'm saying, is that they're thinking about each other, right? Clearly, because they have the wherewithal in the middle of a team fight to drop a tip. How are you not going to think about, oh, well, here they go again. Good blink.
Okay.
Like, now
Found
you
the next session for now, the healing. There's actually duel, Mamandaya, and with the Lina, the damage will be sufficient. Nice. Finally getting some duel damage over to Young PH. Where's the tip? Not gonna happen. They TP immediately. This time they're taking this seriously. The song will catch the Tiny. What will Young PH do? Young PH will retreat, leaving his carry, or his offlaner, sorry, his 4 to die.
Ooh, he blinked. They messed up the timing.
They
did.
TP. But there's no way he gets away, right? Is it TP?
He's away. They think he blinked left.
Are they actually thinking of re-engaging? Yes, Lun is a little bit crazy.
Oh my god. They have a ward down, so they actually see Viper.
They do see them. The tossback's available. Look, Lina's baiting. Pretend like she's alone.
There's no mirror image.
There isn't. Lotus Orb clears that ensnare, plus the silence. The Naga has no song, but they do have global silence. That's going to be enough.
They forced the BKB. What a play. What a call from YG. What a call.
I spoke way too soon. It's not enough. They're continuing to duel in 2 seconds. Young Peach is a little bit crazy. Will he actually duel them, though? Yols into the Impale. Missed it. Now they have a chance. Going for the Nyx at least. Young PH still has the duel, but he's not going to blink in. The illusions stop him from doing so.
This is good. You can tell YG knows what's at stake here. They know that they've won a little bit of a moment against Spawn Team, but they've recognized that moment has now passed, you know?
Respect, though, I got to say.
I agree.
Like, yeah.
I agree. That was really good. That was some good Dota from YG. Being a little bit aggressive, but still definitely respecting with the enemy's power here for this stage. Especially without BKBs on your own cores, that had to be like a clean getaway kind of moment. That's not a fight you could afford to lead.